Hey, hey, hey. What's going on, y'all? I gotta wait for y'all again. I hope you don't mind me eating a little as, we press for time because I'm trying to lay down for a little bit. But I wanted to do a live. I didn't know when I wanted to do a live, but I wanted to do a live so that I could catch you guys up on what's been going on with yours truly. Y'all like my new glasses? I got new glasses. I got the transition lenses, so the lenses like darken a little bit so that I'm not blinded by Miami sun. So yeah, I hope y'all don't mind me eating a little bit because I'm starving. I just came from um, hanging out with my boyfriend. We didn't even do anything. We just went to Walmart. Hey girl, we didn't do anything because we're both really tired. And I didn't get off of work last night. Yes, honey, I have a boyfriend now. Yes, girl. And he's such a sweetie pie. It was hard for me to like say those words. Like he was just like on me, like, "Are you gonna claim me?" And I was just like, "I don't want to, because I just don't want to jinx it." Ugh, I'm scared every time I say it because I don't know. In the back of my mind, I always think something bad is gonna happen, and I know that's like trauma from my divorce, but I have to let that go. And you know what I'm saying? I have to let that go. The girls are fantastic. I'm gonna do like a little vlog or whatever with them. Violet has glasses now. I got her glasses. She looks just like mommy now. She has glasses now. Her eyes are horrible. She would tell me forever that she cannot see. And I took her to the pediatrician, and I took her to one ophthalmologist, and he told me that her vision issue would correct itself, um, and that it wasn't an issue, that she didn't need glasses. And then I took her to another completely different place, and she turned out to have the same eye condition that I have. And so she got her glasses. I let her pick them out herself. And so she's like, "Mommy, I can see, I can read." She read everything, honey. She's 7.5. So Violet be reading everything now. She see everything, child. She see what she ain't supposed to be seeing. She's like, "Mommy, I know the password to your phone." I say, "So you seeing too much now." Them glasses working too good. Nosy. She's like, "Mommy, I know the password to your phone." Of course you know the password to my phone because you being nosy. And now you got glasses on. You can see everything now. So I said, "Okay, Violet, but that's private. Don't tell nobody." "Oh, no, I'm not going to tell anybody because you tell it all." But they're doing well. Valerian's fully potty trained. She took forever. It took 4 years, Jesus. But she's finally, but she wears pull ups at night because she ain't really ready to, you know, because she just don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because she'll tell me, "Mommy, I have to pee." If I take too long to take her, "Oh, don't worry about it, Mom." She'll tell me, "Don't worry about it, Mommy. I already peed on myself." I'm just like, that's just not how that works, honey. You're supposed to actually wait, not, "Oh, you took too long to take me." I be on the road. And she'd be like, I gotta pee. And I'm like, "Okay, let me find a bathroom." "Oh, don't worry about it. I already peed." For real? I can't take it. I can't take her. I can't take it. And she just a talkative. She loves to talk. She likes to philosophize. I give her time to philosophize. She likes to tell me her thoughts. And I don't worry, I'm gonna do a little vlog with the children so you guys can see them and see how much they've grown. Like Viola is literally, she's 7.5, but she looks 10 physically because she's so tall and she has the bones of a 10-year old. I had her bones, had an X-ray, and so she's the bones of a 10-year old. So she's a big girl. She's wearing a training bra. Pray for my strength in the Lord. She is wearing a training bra. Home Slice is wearing a training bra. Well, I'm sitting up here with my 44 triple D cell. But 7? Good Lord. So, yeah, I'm on top of them and making sure that they're okay and all that. But yes, girl. I'm trying to wait till more people come in so I can give y'all the scoop of do. Cause so much goes on in my life, you know. Y'all for eating, y'all. After I leave y'all, I'm going to sleep. I gotta go to work tonight. I go to work at 8:30. So I'm trying. Once I leave y'all, I'm going to lay down. Because I wasn't trying to hang out with him for that long, but he didn't want me to leave. And so I met him. Well, the rest of the folks just gonna have to watch the playback because I don't want this to be 2 hours long. I am on a dating app, okay? Because I'm a busy person. I don't get out much. I go to work, go to school, take care of my kids, and yeah. So I'm on a dating app, and I met this guy. He's not American. He's black, but he's not American. And he's really, really, really nice. We're like the same. He's a Capricorn as well. He wears glasses like myself, and he's so smart. And we're the same age, which is crazy. He's born in December '81. I'm born in January '82. So we're both just turned 40. So that's fantastic. That was really cool. And we met up. I told him because I mean I date in a very non-traditional way because I just feel like we're older. I just turned 40. I really don't have time for formalities and the formal like I don't got time, I don't catfish nobody. I don't want to be catfished. And so I'm just like, listen, don't play with me, okay? You know? And so he was just like, well, where do you want to meet? And I told him, I said, well, it's a public place, you know, because, you know, that's what we do. We meet in a public place. You see me, you think I'm cool, you want to hang out, we can go to a secondary location and hang out and chill. You know, if you don't, you know, throw the Duke sign and we could exit stage left. No hard feelings because, you know. And so he was like, well, what are you trying to do? I said, well, I have to go to the store. I have to go to Walmart and 'cause I had to get some milk. Because I mean, regardless of what I do, my responsibilities as a mother and a parent and the head of household, it doesn't go away because I want to try to have a little bit of fun. I'm gonna meet you in the Walmart parking lot, but I'm trying to get some milk. So before I go in the store, if you want to say, hey, what's going on, you know, make sure this is what you saw in the picture, cool. So we met up at Walmart, and he was very handsome. He opened my door for me, even though I drove my own vehicle. He opened my door for me, and I gave him a hug because I give hugs or whatever. And I was just like, okay, so you look like your picture. You look like you seem cool. You seem cool, whatever. And so that was it. And so he was like, so what are you gonna do? I said, well, I'm trying to go in the store. I'm trying to get my milk. And he was like, well, can I go with you? I said, hell yeah, you go with me. Come on. So we was just walking through Walmart, just chit chatting and talking, and it was just that simple. Nothing big, nothing crazy. I wasn't dressed up, didn't have a face full of makeup, which I've been doing, you know, when I go on first dates because I've been going on a lot of first dates. And I've been wearing, you know, full makeup and stuff. This time I just didn't do that because I just wanted a very chill afternoon. You know, I wasn't trying to be, you know, pretentious or anything. And so we walked through Walmart for like an hour and chit chat and talk. And I picked up, you know, some milk and pull ups and a couple things, and he paid for all of it. I didn't know he was going to do that. So I'm not a, you know, slow your roll before you start judging a bitch. Like, yeah, he sure did, honey. He was just like, and I was just like, you don't have to do that. He said, yes, I do because I'm your boyfriend now. I was like, you are? Slow your roll. And so, yeah, so we've been rocking. It's just cool. It's been, you know, and so we've just been hanging out. You know, when he's off on the weekends, I'm not, you know, but I'm off during the day. And the kids are away with my in laws, um, Vern's stepdad and not stepdad, his biological father and his stepmother. That's where the kids are every single weekend. They go hang out with them. And so we hung out today, and we went to the store again today. Like, I don't know, that's just our thing because we grown folks. Like, he was like, I need something for my scalp. My scalp itching. I said, well, let's go to Walmart. He's like, why are we going to Walmart all the time? Because we're grown. That's just what we do. And he lives literally around the corner from from Walmart. He has such a cute little bachelor pad. He has like an efficiency. You know how these people who take a single family home and they make a bunch of like small little apartments, and so he has a small little such a guy place. Like everything is just so guy-ish, which is which is natural because guys live the way they live, and so we hung out there, and yeah, we went to the store today again today because I needed to get some stuff because I always need to get some stuff. And so, yeah, he's just a sweet guy. I mean, we talk, he listens, he's a gentleman, which is important to me, you know. And so, just somebody that is a good companion because, I mean, even though I can say, oh, he's my boyfriend or whatever, I mean, I'm just taking it slow. I don't see marriage in our future. I don't see marriage with anyone, to be honest with you. I'm just being very honest. I'm not really interested in getting married to anybody um, because, yeah, I'm a bit traumatized. And so, even though I'm enjoying my company, like, I don't get geeked up over anybody because I've had like a lot of first dates. And I mean, whew, some of these guys need to go see a therapist because they got some issues. And so, I talk and I specifically insist on talking to people on the phone and talking to them face to face because I can know a lot about an individual by just communicating with them, and some people are really effed up, and it doesn't really take long these days in the age of folk kind of putting everything on out there. It doesn't take long for me to find out what kind of brain mindset I'm dealing with. And so, yeah, a lot of guys have only just been allowed a first date and delete and I block, and that's it. Because hell to nah, you go be somebody else's problem. Like, I already got rid of a problem. And so, I just got my license changed. Just such a what is the purpose of getting an appointment to the DMV if you still gonna wait over an hour for your damn license? Like, what's the point? And so, yeah, I finally got that done. Um, the situation with Vern and I is contentious because Vern is like he was never this way. I don't know who this person is that I'm dealing with. I don't know who this guy is. Like, he has become so horrible. And the thing about me is that hey baby, how you doing? The thing about me is that I'm in a peaceful place, and so I protect my peace at all costs, and I strictly control the communications between him and I because at the end of the day, I am the one that's doing the day to day rearing of the children. Like, all he cares about is visitation. And he doesn't want to visit with the children unless I am around. And I'm just like, dude, we are not married anymore. You don't need me to be a part of visitation. Visitation is for the children, but he wants me to be around, and I don't want to be around him because he's all he cares about. Like, he likes to gaslight me, and it doesn't work anymore because I just find it stupid and really immature. He loves to gaslight me because I don't talk about my personal life, with him because we are no longer married and it's none of his business. And if he wanted to be in my personal life, he should have behaved himself and he would have stayed married. But since he's no longer in my life anymore, we don't discuss. Like, as soon as he get on the phone with me, the first thing that come out his mouth, oh, you got a boyfriend? My personal life is none of your business. I don't want nobody around my kids. My personal life is none of your business. Now, as a personal rule for me, I don't bring anybody around my children it's a personal rule for me. I know a lot of women who get in relationships, they let their boyfriends babysit and see their kids. That is not something that I'm going to do. You will not meet my children until there's a ring on this finger. You will not be meeting my children. It's just a personal preference because child, he don't have no business. That's the point. He ain't got no business to mind. He worried about me instead of worrying about paying freaking child support. And I'm gonna tell y'all about that in 2 seconds. I don't bring men around my children because in this dating space, it's so fickle and it's so, it's not concrete. Because you could be cool with somebody and then, they'll disappear on you, they'll ghost you, or something will happen and they won't stay around. And so I don't want, and plus, I never want my kids to recollect their childhood with the word boyfriend in their vocabulary in conjunction with myself. Oh, my mom had a lot of boyfriends. No, 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 no. I did not. Not in your face, I didn't. Lies. They will never be able to say that because that, to me, that's so problematic to be bringing random people around your kids that they have to constantly get to know and is expected to like them. And I don't expect my kids to like nobody. And so until he proposes to me, he gets on one knee and puts a ring on my finger. I'm not introducing anybody. We could be in a whole fledged relationship, like together all the time, which is what I am. I have a companion, but yeah, he not meeting my kids, and he cool with it because he has children as well. Because he's also divorced. He's been divorced for 4 years. So we just mutually agree, like and I had to put it out there because I didn't want him to be offended in any way by anything that I do because people don't understand the method to my madness. You understand what I'm saying? And so I feel a lot of times I have to explain myself in order to make it seem like I'm not judging you or anybody else that brings their kids around their boyfriend. That's not what I'm doing. I live my life according to what makes Shantika happy. I don't live my life based on the approval of anybody. One thing about me is that if I feel like a person is going to judge me, I just will not talk about it. Because I just don't give a shit about nobody's personal opinion, because what I do is what I do. And so, I wanted to take time out of, for myself, do a lot of self care, do things for myself because I literally work 24/7. My maintenance, the maintenance guy, was like telling me the other day. He was like, "Well, when do you sleep? Because I know you work at night, but you're up literally all day, like dragging that laundry basket back and forth to the laundry. Like, dude, when do you sleep? Like, you wash every single day." And I said, "I feel like I wash clothes every single day, because I don't like dirty clothes, and I never had a laundry room before, and so that's just like, ooh, and it's cheap too. It doesn't cost a lot. It cost me $3 to wash and dry, $3. So you will wash every day too. It only cost you $3. Before when I had to go to the laundromat, I was paying 25, $20 to wash. And so yeah, and so I had to kind of cut off contact with Vern because I'm not gonna sit on the phone with you with every single interaction that we have and argue over the same nonsense, the back and forth with the stupid stuff. Like, because I'm grown. Like, he's about to be 40, 47, 48. Like, what the hell? You know? And so he texts me, "Congratulations on the third baby." Gaslighting. Bitch, I'm not pregnant. And you know I'm not pregnant. I'm like, why are you? Because he feels like in his mind, me being pregnant right now will satisfy his inquiry. His inquiry. Right. Me being pregnant to him is like, okay, now I know she got a man because you hunching and you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, I'm not pregnant, Vern. And can you stop? Like, if I was pregnant, your ass wouldn't know until my belly, like, that's just what it is. Like, I'm not opposed to having more children. Let's just put that out there. And that's my business. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to get married. I don't want to get married. But if I meet the right person, I will get married if he signs a prenuptial agreement. Am I rich? No, but I think a prenuptial agreement is great to have in place so that the divorce process could be clearly defined. My belongings are my belongings. Your belongings are your belongings. It's a clear and easy break because everything is completely, it's in writing, and that's just my thing. If you ever went through a divorce, then you'll understand. If you've never been through a divorce, then you don't understand. I went through hell, even though I was able to expedite it because I do my own research. I did not have a lawyer. I represented myself during my divorce, and so I completely understand the need for a prenuptial agreement and how important it is to make sure your stuff that you built as a single person, um, you be able to maintain it, because I'm building my life completely from scratch. And so I'm not going to be in a situation where I get into another marriage and it doesn't work out for whatever reason, because people are people, and I can't. I wanted to stay married, and I would have stayed married if Vern would have stopped, but he chose to continue doing what he was doing, and so we divorced, because no amount of counseling is going to help a situation if it's ongoing. Just like if you're an alcoholic or a drug user, you cannot get help unless you stop doing what you're doing. You can't be getting high after the AA meeting. Like, it just doesn't work that way. And so, so be that as it may, if I, get pregnant a few months down the line or whatever, I probably won't say anything because I just don't care what other people think. You know what I'm saying? If something happens, you know what I'm saying? Just, I'm putting it out there as a, hypothetical thing. I probably would just keep it secret as long as I possibly can. I wouldn't mention it, because I'm living my life. I'm 40 years old. I'm living out here by myself, doing my own thing. And, I want to live my life without restraint. You know, I lost a baby at 9 weeks gestation. That does something to a person. When you see that heartbeat, the first couple ultrasounds, you see a heartbeat, and then to go through something traumatic as finding out your husband is being unfaithful and continuing to be unfaithful, regardless of being caught, regardless of marriage, pregnancy, or children, and then you lose that pregnancy. And then was literally, I'm not gonna rehash, but I had a miscarriage while I was going to look for a job. Like, at the job interview, just bleeding profusely. And so when you go through something like that, I do have a sense of loss, you know. And so if I decide to have a baby with my boyfriend, I'm going to have a baby with my boyfriend. If I decide to go to the cryo bank of Cooper City, IVF Med, and get artificially inseminated in a year or two, that's just what I'm going to do, because I do feel a very, very, very overwhelming sense of loss. And therapy is not going to help me, because it's not going to help me because I'm empty on the inside because I lost my child. But anyway, but I do have, a lot of disdain. I won't say hatred, disdain for Vern, because it's just a constant nonsense. I've been trying to navigate uh, with the visitation because of his living situation. He still lives at his grandmother's house because, and he still lives in the same house with his nephew, who is a convicted sex offender. So I cannot let the children stay there. Vern's mother gave him her old vehicle. Vern has yet to make an ounce of effort to come down to see his kids. His visitations, what he agreed to, what he told the mediation lady that he wanted every other weekend from, I think it's from like 7, I put it early, from like 7:30 or something till like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, because I have to work, and if I'm the one that's in charge of transportation, transporting them to and from visitation, like, I can't meet you at 5, because then I lose sleep, and it takes an hour from where he lives. It takes me an hour to get back to my house with traffic, and so it's extremely inconvenient. And he's a bitch and won't fucking meet me halfway, and so I he won't he won't figure out a way to meet them. He won't try to come up with any, like, a way to meet the kids. We know where he lives, and since the kids are with his biological father on the weekends, they spend Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night with his daddy and his stepmama. I asked his dad to drive by where he lives to bring the children. Do you know that fool did not answer the door? He let that man, his daddy, let that man sit outside. Number two, the children know that house very well because it's his grandmother's house and we've been by there hundreds of times in the 10 years that we've been together. So the kids know that house. So as soon as they get on that street, they're like, oh my gosh, we're going to see our dad. And he looked out the window to see who was outside and closed the blinds and refuses to come outside the door. Had the kids hollering and screaming and crying and begging. And his dad was like, he probably had like a female in there. And it's just like, I mean, I don't really give a fuck. Like, I don't care who you got in the house. I don't, yeah, I don't care. I don't care who's in the house. Answer the door. Tell that hoe to sit in the room. Hey, my kids are here. I haven't seen them since January. Yeah, he hasn't seen his children since January. Sit in the room for a little bit and let me go visit with my kids. Like, I don't understand why she wouldn't understand that. But he just decided he didn't. I guess he didn't want to be seen with a woman. I don't even know. She could have sat her ass in the room and you could have came outside and said hello to your kids. Because it's starting to get crazy around here. Because Valerian asked me the other day, she was like, Mommy, is my daddy in heaven? She's 4. She ain't seen Vern ass in so long she thinks he's dead. She want to know if her daddy's in heaven. And so I immediately called her dad, called his father, was like, if you could try, like, every time the kids are with you over the weekend, can you please ride them over there to see if you could catch him out the door so that they could see him? Viola told me that she's forgetting what he looks like. She's like, his face is starting to disappear from her mind. And so I'm pulling out her baby book. I gave her her baby book because, I keep, like a scrapbook of their, and it has a bunch of, I got rid of the other pictures, that the wall pictures with him in it. But her baby book is her book. She should know what her dad looks like, and I wouldn't destroy those. And so I gave her her baby book so that she could see pictures of her father. This fool won't even call and say, can I talk to my kids? You know when Vern called to talk to the kids? At 10 a.m. Monday morning. We all know the children go to school every day. Why the hell are you calling me at 10 a.m. talking about? And then he'd be around people. You could tell when people be on the phone, and he'd be like, he calling me at 10 a.m. and I'm just like, why are you calling me? You gonna let me talk to my kids? And I'm just like, asshole, you know they're in school. Thank you so much, Simply. I appreciate that. Thank you. And I'm just like, they're in school. So you're calling me around. And I said, I know you probably got me on speakerphone. So for the person in the background, it's 10 a.m. in the morning. My children are 4 and 7.5. My oldest is in the second grade, and my youngest is in VPK pre-K school. They're in school. Who am I keeping you away from? No, you can't come to my house, because that's another thing. That's another source of contention. He want to know where I live. No, you don't need to know where I goddamn live. You don't need to know where I live. Why? You don't need to come here. I don't have drama at my house, because this fool won't make an effort to see his children, but he will pop up at my house for some nonsense. And I don't have time for that. I just bought a camera for my damn door. You know, that's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous. And do you think I go out of my way to do anything? No, I don't. Because at the end of the day, there is nothing like his mama. When I tell you I can't stand that lady, like, I've never had a crossword, his biological mother. I have never had a crossword with this woman, and for her to turn her back on me and the grandchildren, this bitch don't even fucking call and ask to see the children. you know? And it's so annoying to me how family can co-sign. Now you go to church and you gonna co-sign on wrong? Said nothing about him cheating. Said nothing about him even gave him the advice, don't give Shantika any money unless she lets you see them kids. And I'm just like, and I had a cell phone. And I was like, really, Angela? Really? Violet's middle name is after her. So you gonna tell this man not to take care of it, and he ain't doing it. He not taking care of his kids. I have given Vern every, and see, this is what I'm saying. I have given him all because Vern won't get on Google. Vern will not make any effort to be an adult, to do adult things. He won't. I said, go get a bank account, write me a personal check, which provides you with a receipt. Go to the Walmart to get a for Western Union, which provides you with a receipt that you could present to the court and say, here, judge, I've been paying child support, knock down my arrears, don't lock me up and put me in jail. Will he do that? Nah. He just living life, blowing money on whoever he want to blow it on. Supposedly he worked 2 jobs because that's what his daddy told me, that he worked 2 damn jobs, and we ain't seen the fruits of that damn labor. And so it's just like you can't even. It's sad. His child support is $698 a month for 2 children. I know people paying $1,000, 12, crazy amounts, and your child support is $698 a month. Everything else I cover, and see that's why I get so irritated when men run their fucking mouth about child support. I was married, so child support is automatically ordered. Let's just get that out of the way because I'm real sick of this narrative of you put him on child. I didn't put him on shit. I don't have the ability to put nobody on child support. When you're married and you divorce, child support is ordered for the non-custodial parent. You know what I'm saying? And so we're not talking about, yes, the kids are on state insurance because what am I supposed to do? I can't afford to pay $500 to $600 a month in health insurance. So they're on state insurance. So the hell what? That's what it's there for. It's for people to take advantage of if they need to. And my children were born with a lot of health issues. Y'all know, if y'all long time subscribers, y'all know Valerian was born with her intestines outside of her damn body. She had to have surgery for that. She goes back and forth to the pediatric general surgeon to make sure that the hole does not reopen and her belly button is okay. And they want to do a cosmetic procedure to fix. She has a large, really ugly, horrible scar, belly button scar from her surgery. And so they wanted to take her at 5 and try to like reconstruct her belly button. So the jury is out on that, because it's surgery, it's major surgery. And so I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not. I don't know. He's 47. He don't retire for another 20 something years. And so I'm gonna tell y'all what I did. And so I'm gonna tell y'all what I did because it's just getting to the point where I had to do my due diligence because I'm not going to keep begging this man. And I don't beg anybody for anything. I have been working. Y'all know I get off at 12:30 at night, but I've been working. Well, I haven't been going to bed until 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning because I've been volunteering to stay at work later to make some extra money. And I'm going to school so that I can increase my profitability so that I can get a 6-figure job. You know what I'm saying? A good paying job so that I can buy a small home. Because I am in love with my apartment, but I cannot live here forever because it's a 1 bedroom. And they have 2 bedrooms, but I'm not paying $1,500 for nothing. I paid $900 a month for this 1 bedroom apartment. I'm not paying $1,500 for anything because I just think that's ridiculous. I will get me a manufactured home. I will get me something foreclosed. I will do whatever I have to do to get me a small little 3 bedroom, something where everybody can have their own room and their own space. And so I'm taking this 1 year to rebuild my credit, to rebuild my life, to get 12 months of work history under my belt. And then next year, at the end of next year, probably in January, I'm going to start the home buying process, or I might start it later on this year. You know, once I get a good a bunch of history, work history, at least 6, 7, 8, 9 months of history. And I know the home buying process takes a few months. And so if I can get into something, especially a manufactured home, if I can get into something before this lease is up, I'm gonna do it. Because I have to get a house within this presidential administration, because we already know Biden is not going to get reelected. If he gets reelected, like, I'll be shocked. I don't know what fool they're gonna get in the chair next time, and I want to be a homeowner, while all of these programs and the money is flowing with different things that we could take advantage of. And so I have to literally operate in a vein where I don't worry about child support. I've already said that once I start getting child support, I'm gonna open up a Roth IRA, Roth IRA. Y'all look it up and see how that benefits you. I'm gonna open up a Roth IRA and put that child support money in the Roth IRA, and I'm gonna max it out every single year. So by the time these kids are 16, 17, and 18, I'll have a good chunk of money where if they need a small little vehicle, I can lease them a small car. I can get the insurance, and if they want to go to college, they could live in a private dorm room and don't have to have roommates and deal with people. I can provide those little small luxuries and extras in life. This is what I'm thinking about. This dude is not thinking about shit. All he's thinking about is his private area. As long as Vern is satisfied, he gets food and he screws. Like, he don't care, and this is how his brain works. He don't care about the future. He don't care about the present. He don't worry about life's struggles. Nothing. And if you talk to him, the only bad thing he could say about me is that she put me on child support, and I didn't put him on shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't put him on anything. That's all he could say is, "Oh, she put me on child support," and that's the least you could do, is pay me my child support. I do the day to day. I do see people who want to run their mouth, and that's why I said I could stand in front of any one of his stupid ass family members, and we could talk all day long. Because one thing you don't know, they don't know nothing about all of the shit that I do as a mother. Child support, it doesn't even scratch the surface on the things that I do. I just spent $156 on glasses for Vila. Insurance did not cover it. I had to pay for the exam, and I had to pay for 2 pairs of glasses. $156. Did Vern give me half of that? He did not give me anything, because he doesn't even know, because I don't talk to him. I do 3.5 hours of homework with Vila. Vila goes to tutoring twice a week. I drive back and forth, back and forth. Gas is $68, starting at a quarter tank, not a full empty tank. My tank was at a quarter tank, and I filled it up, and it was $68. But you want me to ride an hour back and to drop them to you, and you won't meet me halfway? No, sir. And you're not paying child. Why the hell would I do that? You don't pay child support, so why the hell would I keep going? And this is the thing: Vern want me to do everything. I got to drive the kids. I got to drop them off. I got to pick them up. I got to do it's me, 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 me. And you get to lay on your ass up under some hole, and you literally are laying up and eating food, and you don't even know how your kids survive on a day-to-day basis. This stupid fool don't know, girl. Yes, this fool don't know whether or not they eat every day. He don't. I had to purchase a whole bunch of stuff, girl. Yeah, sure, and will feel nothing. Oh, they coming for that ass. I'm gonna tell you what I did in a couple minutes. I do everything. The work of a single mother is never done. They get up in the middle of the night, my stomach hurt. I just got off of work at 1:30 in the morning. And when somebody gets up at 3 o'clock in the morning saying that they stomach hurt, I can't say shut the hell up and go back to bed. I got to say, okay, come on, I got some Pepto Bismol, I got some medicine. You feel like throwing up? Sit in the tub. Oh yeah, I've heard of that. I got my glasses from there, but I did go to America's Best, and it was still $156. I don't know what that. And she went. Maybe the sales lady didn't tell me the right thing. I don't know, but I still paid a ton of money, and they didn't take the state insurance. But yeah, I gotta help. I potty train both children by myself. I feed them. I cook every single day because the area of Miami that we live in is very, very highly populated. And then, of course, we have the spring breakers, a lot of vacationers, and so every fast food place you go is a 45 minutes to an hour wait in drive through. I don't go to fast food places anymore. I cook at home. I buy everything they could need: chicken nuggets, french fries, tater tots, hot dogs, cookies, ice cream, chips, everything. Home. We eat at home. We go to the park. I pack a whole bag full of snacks and cold drinks because I'm not stopping nowhere because it's such a, everywhere we go is such a very, very long line. And then they got an attitude. They don't make your food right, a mess. And so, you know, it's a lot. I got rent, $900 rent. I got my utility. All I pay is rent. I pay FP&L, Florida Power and Light, and I pay for Wi-Fi. I pay for Wi-Fi, and so I don't pay for water. Thank God, because when I get off of work, I be in the shower for like 30 to 40 minutes, like just letting that hot water beat on these tired bones because man, I stand up my whole shift. Like my break is only 15 minutes. I only got a 15-minute break. Yeah, it's not. And so, I cook every day. And so you crying about $698 in child support and you don't have the day to day. Let's talk about, because everybody in his mama was a single mother. All three of her kids got different daddies. So she know that struggle of not, you know what I'm saying? And one daddy was helping and the other two weren't. So why would you want that for me? And you got control over his thought process. I don't even understand that. I don't understand that. You have control of it. Like you could dislike Shantika, and what you disliking me for? Because I won't tolerate your cheating ass. I didn't tolerate it. And that's the thing, that they see me, people live in the past when it comes to me, because of course when I grew up, I was very, I wasn't that damn docile, but I wasn't, you know yeah, yeah. And so it might be jealousy. Ain't nothing to be jealous of, because everything that I have and can attain is for everybody. Like, ain't nothing I'm doing exclusive just to me. Like, I remember when I used to work at Wendy's, this girl was just like, "Oh, you think you all that because you go to college?" I was like, "Bitch, you could go to college too. It's free for the public. College is free to the public. It ain't just for me, honey." I hate when people act like that. But one thing about me is that people, they take my kindness for weakness and they keep living in the past. Like Shantika tolerated so much. Shantika put up with so much. I didn't say a whole lot. I didn't snap on people. And I sure as hell didn't cut bitches off. And so now that I'm 40 and I'm in this completely different space of my life where I don't tolerate anything. Because when I say everybody can go, mama, daddy, sister, brother, auntie, grandma, great grandma, anybody could be X'd out my life because I will have happiness. I do not want to be sitting up fussing with nobody about the same nonsense, which is why I still have not spoken to my mother, and I will not, because one thing I do not tolerate is disrespect. And when I bring whatever behaviors that you're having to your attention and your behavior doesn't change, it gets worse, then we need to start reevaluating how we moving in this vein. Like, I can't hang with you. And she said a lot of nasty things to me. I'm gonna die alone. She's on Vern's side. Oh, a lot of things she said to me that she cannot apologize for. She can't. And so she can't come back. Stay your ass down the road there, you know? And so I had to protect my peace. And in order for me to protect my peace, I have to teach people how to treat me. It's a lot of people running around here jealous and mad with you, and you just don't know. They sit like this woman Vern's mama like hugged and kissed me for the last 10 years. And at the first sign of trouble, she turned her back on me like I was a complete stranger, like I did something to him, like I was laid up with a man, pregnant by somebody else. Not that I was doing everything that I was supposed to be doing. And like she came to my college graduation. So she know I'm a good person and I'm trying to improve myself. Your son ain't done shit. Gotta beg him to go to school. Gotta beg him to get a job. Gotta beg, 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 beg. Anything that involves self improvement, Vern, not trying to hear it. Oh, you keep nagging me. Like I won't nag you no more. You don't want to be great. You want to stay broke. You want to live. You want to wander in the wilderness of unproductiveness. Then you do you. You know. But I have to move on with my life. You know. I'm a great person. I have a great personality. You know, and I'm a human being. I want love. I want affection. I want to have sex. You know, for those who think that I'm some kind of damn monk or something. Like, hello, like, who finna just because I have kids and I'm a mother that does ain't nobody out here running the streets. You know what I'm saying? I have one dude that I deal with, and that's it. You know, and I deserve to be happy. I'm not on nobody's punishment, and raising kids shouldn't be a punishment. You know, and so I don't really give a damn about the opinions of other people. Oh, you're a mother and you should be like, shut the hell up. I should be doing it, especially because I'm a mother, because I'm so damn busy. I need some time to myself. And I have been so overwhelmed lately with everything. Like I needed an escape, and my man is an escape. You know, we hang out and we don't really go anywhere because I'm a homebody, you know, and everything is so high and I'm not, and he'll pay for everything. That's just the kind of man he is. He's a real dude. But I'm not gonna be like, oh, let's go out here, just spending up a bunch of money. Like we can hang to the house and Netflix and chill all day long because guess what? I gotta go to work tonight. So I can't really run the streets too much. I gotta close my eyes at some point. And so he understands that and he's cool. He's like, as long as we can go out every now and then, I'm cool with that. And so he's understanding. And so and I'm good with that. And so I mean I had to go to a place because even though I went to the courthouse and I filed, you know, the child support documents and I filed for child support enforcement, I still had to go to this place called the Department of Revenue, because they work in conjunction with all of the state agencies and everything like that. And I gave them all of his information, and they're gonna track Buddy down. I just did that not too long ago. So 30 days, they're gonna be deducting something, or his ass is gonna be locked up in jail. His license is gonna be suspended, and we're just gonna go through all of the process of, you know, the consequences process. Because how the hell do you get up every single day and know that you have children out in the world living, breathing, and living life on a daily basis with all of the needs and wants that they have, and you don't make not one effort, and your fucking mama, and I'm gonna say that for the in-laws that's watching and want to talk they shit, at some point that loyalty shit gotta go out the goddamn window. Right is right and wrong is wrong. My brother is divorced, and if his son needs something, he on the first damn thing smoking down the road to go see what he needs. That's what a man does. And he don't give a damn about no damn visitation. And he made that very clear with his ex-wife. Don't step to me with no visitation bullshit. If my child needs something on my off week, I'm coming to your house. Tell your man I'm coming to see about my son. That's what it is. And my boyfriend understands that. Vern can't come to my house because he about a bunch of bullshit. But I'm supposed to be able to call him and be like, Violet need glasses. I need $156. Got it. No problem. Where you want me to send? And even if you don't want to give me cash, because some of them ignorant, you won't see me around here balling out of control with no jewelry. I don't even have earrings on or nothing like that. So if you gave me money for the girl to get glasses, I would get the glasses. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ignorant like that. All that them folks that sell baby clothes and sell stamps and do stupid stuff, that's not me. I don't do that. And Vern know me long enough to know I'm as responsible as I am. Our entire life is the way that it was because of me. Like, Vern ain't sit down to no table and get no damn health insurance, life insurance, none of that. Make sure all the bills were paid. All he did was hand me his money. And he sat his ass down and did absolutely nothing. I'm the one, is the brains of this goddamn operation. And so keep your mouth, and I tell him all the time, keep your damn mouth off me. Keep your mouth off me, because as far as I'm concerned, in your eyes, I am perfect. I am not sitting on my ass waiting on a handout. I go to work at night, get up 6 a.m. every single day, Monday through Friday, and take children to school. Violet had an issue with her teacher. I was down to that school every day writing letters like, keep on, and you're going to lose your job. Writing letters trying to get Violet out of this lady's class so she could be more productive in another class. Like, the business of life still needs to be accomplished, whether you participate or not. What do they call it? Ex-in-laws. So when you're running your mouth and you want to talk about, oh, Shantika making a YouTube video about our personal business. What personal business? This is life. Ain't nobody talking about, I'm not giving out social security numbers no, this is life. Some of y'all need me to be like, hey, put that boy on child support, because you're a boy if somebody got to put you on child support. Put him on child support. Because every time I watch Judge Mathis and women come in there complaining, suing about child support, the first thing that comes out of his mouth is, do you have a child support order? Well, no. Why? You need a child support order. Because guess what, in-laws, and I'm going to just talk directly to them, since a lot of them like to get on here, watch my videos, and go run back and tell him a bunch of nonsense. Tell him to pay child support. What did the children do to you? I don't even talk to none of y'all. Haven't talked to his stepsister in 4 years. I have not spoken to this stupid girl in 4 years. Have not. I don't talk to his mama. I don't talk to the cousins. I done blocked and deleted all of them off of my Facebook and off of my social media. Some people may follow me on TikTok, but I don't read comments or worry about followers. And I have so many. I have almost 10,000 followers. So I don't worry. I just make content and I keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time to go back and forth and fight with. What are you fighting about? What did I do to you? Nothing. So guess what? You have nothing to say. Because at the end of the day, if Vern ain't wrong, then I can sit on my ass too. So since you don't have to do shit, so I don't get to do shit either. I don't feed them. I don't dress them. I don't comb their hair once a week. I don't sit down with homework. You know what they're going to do? They're going to lock me up for abandonment. And since everybody want to talk about, not everybody, but since he want to talk about me being nasty, because that's what he said, oh, you being nasty for doing the child support enforcement. I said, Vern, you know what's nasty? You know, I could be nasty because I could have you in trouble for abandonment. Not only can I have you in trouble for abandonment, number two, you're not adhering to the visitation order. And I make sure that I video documented your sorry ass in that goddamn house, looking out the window and refusing to open the fucking door to see your kids. I have video documentation we could all look at in court together to see that when I bring the children, not me, but when he brings the children for you to see, you don't answer the door. You're not visiting your children. So I can go to court and get an increase on child support based on the fact that you're not adhering to the mediation order to visit your children every other weekend. And you're not paying child support. I can ask for an increase, regardless of what you make. Did I do that? No. Shut the fuck up. I'm doing the baseline level of enforcement. I'm not going over and beyond. I'm not going into your business. I'm not doing nothing crazy. I'm just making them make you take care of the children we paid money to have. For y'all longtime viewers, I had to have a procedure called a hysterosalpingogram which is an x-ray of the fallopian tubes where they shoot blue dye into the fallopian tubes to see if they're blocked. That procedure unblocked my tubes, which is why Valerian and Viola exists today. That's a $500 procedure. I didn't just get pregnant on a oops, my bad. I was married 2 years before we even had children because I didn't know I couldn't get pregnant. So we went to the doctor. These children were planned. So you and I both have a responsibility to take care of them and to give them everything that they want within reason and everything that they need. Violet came to me one day and said, Mommy, I don't like the panties. So you know what I did? I took every single panties out of her drawer and threw them in the trash and went to Walmart and spent $60 on boy shorts. She likes the boy shorts because they're more comfortable. She don't like the bikini style or the brief style because I guess they cut into her or whatever and she's uncomfortable. So I bought a bunch of boy shorts. And I had to buy her training bras. Training bras come 2 in a pack. $9 a piece. Did Vern give me the money for that? Does he even know his child is wearing a training bra? He don't know nothing. He don't know nothing about his kids. Valerian, fully potty trained. I had to get her a whole bunch of drawers because she's only using the pull-ups at night. But I still gotta buy pull-ups. So I don't have to constantly keep scrubbing my bedding and my sofa and stuff with that cleaner. I use pet cleaner because it's like designed for urine. I know that's kind of crazy, but yeah, I had to get the Bissell pet cleaner because it takes away that urine smell. I had to clean a car seat with that. I have to get rid of Viola's booster seat and get her a single booster. The kids always need something. That's the damn point I'm trying to make. They always need something. And so when folks sit and run their mouth about my YouTube videos, why don't you sit down and listen to the content and then get your ass over there in Lotta Hill and go sit down and talk to that boy and tell him, give that girl some money so her kids can be okay. Valerian's birthday was January 20th. He didn't buy her shit. Okay? So when people like to sit and judge and run their mouth and talk about this, that, and the third, I'm doing my due diligence. I'm the parent that stayed. No, I don't have Cash App. I have Zelle. It's in my, I'll have all of that in the description box. I don't use Cash App. I got scammed on Cash App. That's the reason why I got scammed. I lost $2,100 messing with Cash App. Well, it wasn't Cash App's fault. It was the people who scammed us, but I have Zelle, so if you want to help us out, you're more than welcome to. Because I have to re-edit this because for whatever reason, my first time trying to get on the live, I couldn't do it. So that's why I'm so passionate because, folk could say whatever they want. I wouldn't have a problem with physically taking Vern off of child support because you could do that, if he was giving me money every single, consistently. Because he told me when we first separated that he didn't care about child support. He was going to give me over and beyond child support. I ain't seen 50 cents yet. When I was homeless, that damn nigga would not give me $20 for gas. He would give me nothing. This is what I'm talking about. See, you know who you got going on when you going through hell. When I was living in the extended stay, it's nice and documented on my channel. All my struggles have been documented on my channel. For those of you that are new, I was homeless, okay, living in a hotel. There were people in my life that financially could have gotten me out of that situation like that and did not. Yes, we lost our apartment because when Vern got put out for cheating on me, I was fresh out the hospital after having a miscarriage, still bleeding profusely with an adult diaper on. And he's still getting phone calls from several females out of state telling me that he can't control who calls his phone and he refuses to change his phone number. When I put him out, he stopped paying all the bills. And before I didn't want my kids to have to suffer through an eviction. So I left. I talked to my landlord and he said, Shantika, I understand the situation. Just sign over the apartment and you just go ahead and go. And that's what I did. I called my dad. He got me a storage unit. I signed over the apartment, and I moved in with my parents until my mother and I fell out because she wanted me to go back to Vern. That was her whole issue. And you know what she told me? You know what she told me? She told me, my mother told me, the Christian, the one that is a Bible worker, know the Bible inside and out, told me that all men cheat. As long as he's not whooping my ass, just live with it. Really? Yeah, you live with it. I'm not living with shit. I'm gonna go the hell on. Okay? I'm not living with nothing. As long as he ain't whooping my ass, hey girl, what's going on? You're gonna have to watch the replay because I've been on here snapping. But yeah, I'm about to leave y'all in a few minutes because it's 6 o'clock and I have to leave my house. I leave an hour early because I love to go to my job early and get my equipment, sit down in the break room, chillax, watch a little TikTok, hang out or whatever, pee as much as I want before my shift starts. So I want to close my eyes for a little bit before I and go to work. But I just wanted to come on here and give y'all an update of all the craziness because my life is ongoing. Like people could say whatever they want to say, and I don't care about his in-laws because we never had a relationship. None of them, not with any of them. Any of them that can speak my first name, they don't even know my middle name. They don't know nothing about me to even say that I'm a bad person or I'm a horrible person or what kind of wife I was because we did not have a relationship at all. But at the end of the day, I am the present parent. I am the one that's working all times of the day and night to try to make sure that my kids have. You know, I've had a lot of generosity from people who've helped us out, just buying us small things like small necessities, here and there. Because I know times are tough and I would never, like, compel or ask people to do more than what they could. Don't go out your way. If you can't, you on my live, you participate in the comments, you watching my vlogs is enough. It's enough. And I appreciate that because man, if I didn't have an outlet, and this forum is very cathartic for me. You know what I'm saying? Because you sometimes you need to talk. And a lot of us are going through the same struggles. A lot of us. And if you're watching the remake, the replay of my life, please leave a comment. Y'all start leaving comments because I love to read comments, and talk back and forth, not for the disrespectful people. I mean, I'm just gonna say this: like, you say something crazy to me, I'm gonna say something crazy back to you. So if you don't want your feelings hurt, and especially the in-laws, especially the ones that Angela talk about all the time, let me tell you something. She talk about y'all like a dog, and you don't want me to tell you what I know about you. So tread lightly, and that's it. You say something crazy, I'm gonna say something crazy back to you because I don't mess with nobody. Y'all need to check that relationship because Angela don't like none of y'all. She talk about all of y'all like the dogs. So, FYI, and that's why I can't stand phony people. And that's one thing y'all need to remember. If y'all don't learn nothing else from me, be careful of how other people talk about other folks. Because if they talking crazy about other people, I'm pretty sure they're gonna talk crazy about your ass if y'all fall out. And if a person is in a position to help you and they don't like you. And it don't have to be a reason why. People do what they want to do when they want to do it. And so yeah, I had to do. Yeah, I appreciate that. Child girl, I got me Gigi, I got a boyfriend. You don't think I'll be worried about Vern, raggedy, stank, crusty ass? I don't worry about him. He is the problem for somebody else. He is somebody else's problem. That's how I be like, you gonna live your life and you are a bum voluntarily. I did the best I could do for him. I tried to mold him and make him into somebody, but he just don't want to be nobody. So trust me, ain't nobody over here pining for him. Like, and he know it. He know it. He know because I've been telling his ass for years. I will be okay. I will move the hell on. Yeah, I'll cry because I mean, who wants their marriage to break up? It's embarrassing. It's sad, But I'm not gonna let you be in my house and dating other women. It's not gonna work, Because I'm a person first. And I deserve respect, and you need to respect your damn self and your freaking kids. And if you're not gonna do that, the least you could do is take care of them. I stayed because at the end of the day, I'm the adult that stayed because I could have easily packed my kids up and gave my parents custody and threw up the do sign and hauled ass and lived my life. People do it all the time when they get a divorce. People do it all the time. They completely detach from their children because their kids are connected to the relationship. And they detach and they send their kids over to grandma. Like all my friends, most almost a good majority of my friends were raised by their grandparents. Their mama lived around the corner and their daddy was in jail or wherever the hell he was at. And yeah, they were raised by their grandparents. I would not subject my children to my mother because I just wouldn't do that. That's torture, and I would never do that. And my parents are old. You know, they're all knocking on 70. They about to be 70 in a little bit, and they don't need to be bogged down with two children. You know, these are my children. I love them dearly. I love being a mother. I really do. I love doing their hair. I love taking care of them. I love teaching Viola. Viola's like a little genius. She picks up everything and she's so, inquisitive and everything. She's so smart. Valerian is too. Valerian, she learns differently though. They're totally different. Learning wise. Viola's like lightning speed. She pick up stuff and she got a photographic memory too. And so, but Valerian is very laxed. She ain't trying to sit down to for a whole long time to be trying to do nothing. She's trying to play, and so maybe she'll change when she get older. But she's still a fun kid and they deserve a daddy that want them around. You know, for somebody that say they don't want him every weekend, he wanted them every other weekend. So and a lot of his family, some of them ain't been married, so they don't know. They haven't been divorced, so they haven't been through the divorce process. In mediation, we have to agree. The visitation was what we agreed upon. You understand what I'm saying? And so, how you gonna agree on something and then just abandon the whole plan? For what reason? I don't even know. The kids ain't do nothing to him. But at this time in my life, I'm happy. I got a smile on my face. Good sex to do that to you, honey. Every time, girl. I'm enjoying myself, having a good time. I'm working. I'm going to school. I'm taking care of my kids, and I have peace. Okay? Nobody comes to my house. Nobody knocks on my door. My cousin knows where I live because her daughter lives in the same building. And so sometimes when she'll come, she'll knock on my door and say, "Hey, Pinky, how you doing?" My family calls me Pinky. They don't call me Shantika. And so, yeah, so she'll come and she'll holler at me, but I ain't seen her in like a few weeks. So, it's not all the time. So I don't get visitors. I'm about to put my camera up too, so I don't have to open the door and I could be like, "Get the hell away from my door." But anyway, if you enjoyed this live, give it a thumbs up. Y'all comment down below for those who joined late. And if you're watching this replay, comment down below. Try to be respectful. And if you can't be respectful, just fight the urge. Fight the urge. Yes. Get money, get laid, do you. Woo! Hey. I'm telling you, good sex will put you in a whole good mood. Good sex, let me tell you, will have you not giving a damn about nobody. I got a one-track mind, dude. And that's what I'm enjoying right now. And so, that's what I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying myself. I sure am. I'm sure am. Like, had I known this would have been this fun, I'd have probably divorced his ass sooner. But I didn't feel like, I felt like I didn't have a reason to. I guess being unhappy wasn't the real reason, but whatever. And I was scared too, I was scared to do this single mother thing by myself. But now that I'm doing it, and I feel like I'm doing a good job. Everybody's happy, healthy, and thriving. Folks growing up, my kids, you know, I buy clothes all the time because they just can't keep no damn shoes on their foot. This is the day-to-day stuff that nobody talks about. So take Shantika out of the equation when you want to talk your shit. Like, who cares about a YouTube video? I mean, who gives a damn? Like, Vern ain't nobody famous. He ain't finna be on the Shade Room. We ain't finna be on Lipstick Alley because we ain't popping like that for nobody to even care. So who gives a shit about this little ass YouTube video? They be talking like, oh my gosh, she made a YouTube video. Oh my gosh, like, nobody don't know y'all. Nobody don't know y'all or give a damn about y'all. Like, go sit down somewhere. Go tell that boy to go pay child support and take care of his damn kids. That's what you need to tell him. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. Take care of your children. Visit your children. I don't care, you know. Don't have him around a bunch of different women. I don't like that because I don't do that. And that's one thing that I asked him not to do. You could tell your visitation 4 hours, not even. That bitch can't wait 4 hours for you to spend time with your children. It shouldn't be about her. It should be about the kids. My kids don't. When my boyfriend is here, my kids are gone. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody can't be mature and responsible like me, so it is what it is. So if you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. Y'all like, subscribe, and comment. If you want to contribute to our what we're doing here as a single mother, feel free. My Zelle information will be in the description. I don't have my Amazon wish list anymore because I don't need anything. Ain't God good? Tell the Lord thank you. So yeah. So I don't need anything as far as like pots, pans, and like stuff because everything I have all of those stuff things. Can't talk. But y'all, I'll see you guys on the next time. And I'm gonna do like a small little short vlog when the girls are like outside playing at the park or whatever, and let them say hey to y'all, and y'all can see them and everything like that because they so funny. And so we can have like a little moment of the life, not no day in the life, but a moment of the life because I'm very busy. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace and hair grease. Put that boy on child support. Do it now. Go to court Monday morning. Put him on child support. Get your money. Don't let him get away with it. All right. And so once all of this stuff calms down and I get a little bit more time, I might do like a little series on how to get a divorce, how to separate, like all the things that you need to do to kind of start your life over if you're in a situation where you feel like you can't get out because you depend on him and all. No, like my bachelor's degree is in human services, aka social work, and I'm professionally certified in children and family services. So there's help out there for single mothers. You just got to know where to look. So I can't get rid of y'all. Bye. Keep trying to talk. Bye, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for sticking with me. My life is a roller coaster, honey, and that's why my channel is called the Shantika Experience, because this whole life of mine, who knew I would be here? Like, I have 300 videos of vlogs. My entire marriage is on YouTube. Not the marriage, but the experiences that we had. And we are divorced now. And I'm a single mother doing videos in a new apartment, in a new environment. I got a boyfriend. Ah! Bye, y'all.